Whether you are ready or not, 2022 is here and shit is popping off. From talks of a market crash, to return of the Tiger King and Squid Games, to the popularity of NFTs, non-fungible TikToks, the world we live in is a crazy ass place. However, one way to battle out all the noise is to be informed, which is why in this video we're going to be going over the 3 housing market predictions of 2022. Let's go. Prediction number 1, increasing home prices. How much are home prices going to go up, you might ask? Well, like any good lawyer will tell you, it depends. If you still are on Team Royal LePage, they published an article on CTV News explaining that Canadian housing prices are projected to increase 10.5% by late 2022. Specifically, Winnipeg's housing prices are projected to rise 6% in 2022, following more than a year of the record price appreciation nationally. Price appreciation remains high at these historic levels because the demand remains high. There is simply not enough inventory to keep pace with the growing demand. Although there is less competition now than in the spring, there are still more potential buyers than there are homeowners looking to sell, meaning prices are not likely to decrease. Experts are projecting that the next year will get a little bit better with inventory, but not to the degree that is needed to balance the market. So it makes sense why prices are going to be going up. Prediction number 2, interest rates are rising. This feels less like a prediction and more of a reality because it's happening as you're watching this video. We know the obvious direction from here is up, but what we don't know is how high and how quickly. Nobody, not even the experts, can accurately predict this, but they try. Scotiabank came out with a headline-grabbing forecast recently, saying it expects the Bank of Canada to deliver 8 quarter-point hikes, totaling 200 basis points or 2% by the end of 2023. This would cause the prime rate to rise by likely the same amount, which is used by banks and other lenders to price their variable rate mortgages and home equity lines of credit. However, other experts are saying that the fear of these rate hikes is overblown and that the 8 hikes in the next 2 years is close to a pipe dream. So to keep things in perspective, because the banking experts sound conflicted amongst each other, big banks expect anywhere between a 1 and 3 rate hikes by the end of 2023. And finally, prediction number 3, the increase in the rental market. Yes, the Manitoba government promises to freeze the rent for 2 years, but it will rely upon the oversight body that has consistently ruled in favor of the landlords. According to CBC News, the progressive conservative government said it will prevent landlords from raising rents in 2022 and 2023, but the only body standing in the way of that promise is the Residential Tenancies Branch, which is empowered to approve the landlord's request for the above guideline rent increases, provided that they argue that the material improvements they make to their properties are significant enough that they need to be charging higher rents. And if history is any indication, the Tenancies Branch tends to approve the rent hikes whenever they're asked. Last year, through a Freedom of Information request, leaders of our provincial opposition had obtained a document showing some renters had seen an increase of in between 30 to 50%. Factoring in the massive wave of immigration oncoming and everyone and their mother wanting to buy a rental property, in my personal opinion, this is all going to be a recipe for rent to increase. As inflation continues and to increase their return on investments, the landlords are going to be renting out their units for more than ever. Ooh, mama, hang on, it's going to be a wild ride for next year. Now, the intent of this video is not to make you feel bad about renting or why you should get into real estate in 2022, but the total opposite. I want to empower you with the information to make good decisions. The reality is, with real estate, there is no perfect time to buy. The right time to get into real estate is when the circumstances are right for you, whenever that is. So if you have questions about the market, or you just want to shoot the shit, I would love to hear from you. So drop me down a comment below or just shoot me a DM. And as always, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you guys next time.